Welcome to Adventure Nights. Thanks for listening. Go join us on our Reddit, r/Adventure Nights Pod, and make sure you leave a review, subscribe, and do all of that stuff, please, wherever you're listening. It helps us out, makes us feel good, and we'll make you feel good on this episode. Enjoy. Chapter 18, Master Zyra and Dark Omens.
Can we have a third midnight snack?
You want a carrot?
Yes.
Here you go.
Plenty of those.
They actually stole them all.
No, I have a couple extra.
We definitely broke into your carrots, if that's okay.
Yeah, we were totally
We
snacking on
brought
some.
them for you guys
Oh,
to
thank
eat.
you.
That's fine.
We definitely
starting to
needed
get hungry.
something after that battle, which, by the way, take a breather,
Oh, thank you.
if you need it.
I definitely need that.
And spell slot
No.
is nothing.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
And
So just
then
health.
Health is
5 plus con plus level. Guess what, guys? You don't level up.
I said plus 44.
4d4, yep.
Aren't you special?
44. That's my total.
So,
So-
is that what you've been fighting on like a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, these things kind of just started coming out of nowhere, and they, the mage guys, they cast their shadows on the grass, and it blocks out like the sun, and then it kills the grass, and it really is detrimental to our whole society.
Do you know what kind of magic that is?
I'm not sure.
I feel like it's dark magic.
Have you guys learned what it really is other than a black cloud?
Not especially. It's just there's something wrong with it. It's definitely some sort of evil presence. We can feel it.
When did these enemies start attacking you?
Yeah. When did this originated from?
We've been dealing with this for probably the most part of a year.
A year?
Um,
You haven't gone to help or anything like that? You haven't asked anybody?
Help from who?
What? You haven't ever asked?
What, all those armor-plated knights?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, they just bicker amongst themselves and vie to just control each other. They don't know anything of the natural world.
To be honest with you, they're all afraid of you. If you were to approach them,
they're
might
more
be willing
afraid
to
of you
help.
than you are of them.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true because we had very, very large warning before we came onto this expedition.
You had a warning?
Yeah, about you guys. You guys are very dangerous.
And the grass.
We were told not to touch the grass or talk to you.
But you still cut the grass?
I
He
did
has
not.
a 0 intelligence. I don't know what to tell
So
you.
he had no intelligence, but he's got like, I see what he was coming from. He's trying to like make a layout so that we can, sleep for the night. So his attentions were in, a good graces, but he did something bad. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Can we
I
plant
mean,
seed to grow that back?
unfortunately, it doesn't come from seed.
Oh,
And as you guys begin walking through this tunnel, you're just walking and talking at this point, and you have all your gear again. They've definitely relaxed a lot, seeing that you are honorable and able to be trusted fighting in combat with them.
well, thank you.
Yeah, you guys really know how to hold your own. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I don't know. I think you guys did like 90% of that last battle.
Well, this is our natural terrain, and we only use combat as means of defense.
Do you really?
because you kind of
Just to
captured
protect
us.
our land. Well, to protect our land and the grass.
Anyway, this seems like a really nice side quest and all, but do all the mages that cast the dark, magic, they all have stutters or just that one?
As far as we know, they all have stutters.
How weird. Maybe they're all like related or something. Speaking of, you're really obsessed with grass. Do you know the Grass Tickler clan?
Grass tickler.
Grass Tickler, my cousins?
That's a very old name.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time.
Long time.
I think they used to live in these grasslands.
Something like that. I don't want to explain where the name comes from. Something about tickling your nuts.
yeah,
but,
it tickles their nuts.
yeah, so you do know them. You know my cousins.
Back in the day when the grass was short.
Yes.
The ancient times.
Before, when we could actually see over it. Yeah.
Yeah, the old times.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't personally know, but you know of them.
Well, yeah, the history.
You have heard of them.
Yes.
That's funny because you're nothing in the history books when I went to school.
Well, we're a very isolated people, and we like to keep it that way.
I guess that makes sense.
So are we going back to the carriage, or?
So no, you guys are moving down this tunnel, and it's going deeper, and you're heading down still. And as you continue to go, you actually there is some dim light starting to appear. And you notice as the further down you get, this light is actually kind of starting to emanate from white, like, veins in the dirt.
As we're walking the whole way, I'd like to get the entire history of this clan.
What do you
I
mean?
pull out a notebook, start taking notes.
So you just want to ask them?
Yep.
Well, Morganna, let me tell you.
Oh, is it story time?
Yes. But, I'll let you guys take it because
Well,
I don't want to disrespect your
I
people.
mean, we're not really like the lore tellers. We're just warriors. We help protect the grass.
You're telling me you can't talk about your ancestry at all? Just a little bit, where you came from?
We know some of it, but we're taking you to Rutodon, our main city. We're going to take you to Master Zyra at the very least he might be able to fill you in more. Everyone go ahead and roll no. Everyone except for Bernard.
Damn it.
Roll a perception.
I'm perceptive.
Seeing will be the test. So as you guys head further into this tunnel, it starts to get more illuminated and more illuminated as these white veins are just kind of starting to light up, this radiant arcane light kind of like from your stones. And you start to realize that it's actually the roots of the grass above you that is illuminating the tunnel.
I'd like to jump up and down and see if it doesn't.
What'd y'all get?
13.
That's enough.
14.
That's enough. 11 is enough. Y'all notice as the light starts to shine on you and you can see normally, not just your dark vision, that Bernard looks way younger.
Oh, congratulations.
I can see your penis.
Hey, I stopped pitching a 10 a while ago, but thank you.
What happened, dude?
Why
are you
do you
talking
look
about?
younger?
Bernard, you seem to be looking, quite good for your age.
Thank you. I really appreciate this, guys. I mean, I thought I was pissing you guys off. Apparently, you kind of like me.
Oh, you never make me angry.
You're the only thing I know from this land.
I mean, to be
Yes.
honest, I will admit you, yesterday. I'm surprised that you kept me in this group for however long.
I don't know why we took you under our wing and added you to our group.
I don't know that either, but I just kind of stuck around like glue.
I kind of thought about just leaving your ass, but then these bunny people jumped out and, here we are.
I like to stop and actually look at him like, did you really thought about leaving me?
Absolutely not. You're like a son to me.
Aww.
Although you
Bart.
did replace Bernard, which we were getting very fond to.
Did you really mean that?
Oh, yeah.
May I roll for damage?
Emotional damage.
Why?
I never had a father actually sat and
Oh my
talked
God.
with me.
Daddy issues.
Damn.
You have no idea.
I don't think that's going to be damage worthy. That's a healing moment, not a damaging moment.
May I heal?
Add 1d6 to your health.
For daddy.
You can have a confidence boost. You can have a +1 to your willpower checks for the rest of the day.
Nice. Yeah, don't cry.
It's kind of hard not to.
Anyway,
Well, you all are pretty admirable warriors at the very least.
I think my father spoke like 4 words to me my whole life.
was it I love you, son?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
that's 3, but
Why are you getting
I
younger?
love you so. Oh my god, that's 4.
I'm not getting young.
Oh,
What are you
goodness.
talking? I mean, I feel younger,
Oh,
but
goodness.
You have less
my.
wrinkles.
Dude, he
my
definitely
head.
looks younger.
Oh god,
He
my
does.
feelings. My feelings. Oh
Sock it back in.
Can I throw him?
no.
Sock the tail back in.
Are you having like feelings?
yes, throw him.
He's having an emotional distress right now. I would like to throw him.
Okay.
No,
I'm good.
I'd like to grab my stick and bop him. Bop on Argon.
Yeah. What? You shouldn't throw each other down the tunnels.
Why not?
Oh, it's pretty steep. You guys are going down like a slope. We're almost there though.
How much longer?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, like right now. Yep. So as you guys continue walking, it just comes to this opening, and you just see this underground city that lit up with these deep roots, white veins that just illuminate, and it's kind of like a cone that goes down, and there's different levels that ascend, and you see a lot of these rabbit folk just kind of everywhere, and it's definitely just like a big city.
Are they all fucking?
No.
Oh my god!
I kind of thought the same thing.
What the hell?
Most rabbits, they're reproducing on the daily. It seems like.
Well, we follow a code of honor and duty.
Yeah, if you can't come, never mind.
And we're done.
That makes the notes.
So are you guys like all related, really close, or?
No, there's a lot of ancestral lines.
Oh my god. Where are we?
We're in a hole.
I was just asking. Thank you.
What is next? Where are you taking us exactly?
They said about 4 times on the way here.
I don't remember. I've been drinking.
They're
To a
taking us
hole
to their
in the
master.
ground.
We're
It's
taking
like-
you to see Master Zyra.
Zyra?
Zyra. And who is he to you?
The master?
Master?
Yeah, he's the master.
So he is the king of this realm.
We don't do kings.
Yes.
It's
Why
not really an oligarchy here. It's more of a democratic-based system.
I'll kisses again.
Am I right?
Here we go.
Or is it really a bloodline thing? Maybe you do kings and you really don't know it.
That is a good question.
It's more of a chosen.
See, I told you it was democratic.
Well,
okay.
not so much by the residents, but by the grass.
Oh, so it's a constitutional republic.
So the grass chooses the king.
God.
Yes. There's a whole ritual that happens with the rosin that seeps from the roots of the grass.
I don't
Can you
even
explain this.
I don't even want to know what rosin is.
I mean, it's just the substance that we use to build
La,
most
la,
of
la,
our...
la, la, la. I don't want to know about your substance. Where are we going?
How much coffee have you had to drink?
Dude, I've had so much coffee
I can
tonight.
tell.
Jaquandos is killing it.
Let us go meet this Zyra of yours. What should we expect?
Well, he is a very honorable and great wise man.
How tall is he?
So he's old?
Yes.
Oh, should we speak loudly?
No, he's not deaf.
Does he have 2 shoes?
We don't wear
Did you
shoes.
call me deaf? I feel younger.
You look younger.
You look. This
Thank
is
you.
extremely weird.
I actually think it looks quite pleasant on you.
Thanks. Anyway, is he Zyra? Is he at the bottom of this like cone-shaped city, or is he at the
Well,
top?
no,
or
he's in like the center.
the center of the cone, huh?
Yes.
Ka-chow.
If we could talk to him and get out of here, it'd be kind of nice because we do have places to be.
Indeed. I would like to explain on this situation and how it was just a big mistake.
Morganna,
fair.
do you by chance know any magic that fellow was using against us?
No?
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, from from Arcanist to Arcanist, not me personally, but from you to him, I don't know much about magic or anything like that, but it looks like, do you know anything about it? I mean,
I don't know. It was a big black hole in the sky that seemed to show beasts
what is that?
that attacked us. You know, those saber-toothed
You don't know what a black
beasts?
hole is?
No.
You can't see inside of it, and the magic user is somewhere
I mean,
within
it
that
kinda
you won't
scares
be
me,
able
but it
to
looks
see.
like you know quite a bit about magic since you are a person about magic. Oh,
Can
Thank
we
you,
walk
thank
and
you
talk?
for
I mean,
we are walking and
So
talking.
as you guys move your way up this cone, you're walking along and you see this is very much kind of like a city, but it's much more rustic than where you were just in like Eskin.
I'd like to pet the rabbit folk as we pass them. Little pats on the head.
Yeah, I mean there are like rabbit folk children and
She's talking about the ones that are about like chest high.
They're
She's-
minors.
Every single one. She's just,
yeah, rabbit folk children are quite cute. Do they like
Tell 'em your
stories?
stories.
Yeah.
I mean we teach them of the lore of our people.
Do they like other lore of non-your people?
Not especially.
Really? They're very specific just to your people.
Yes.
You at least teach them about their enemies?
Well, we try not to have enemies.
Well, what about the ones we just killed up there?
It's an unfortunate circumstance.
Well, you teach them about their weaknesses, right?
As the warriors, yes.
That's good enough, I guess.
But not as someone who comes from a very isolated community, I will teach you about how we talk about our enemies later.
Yeah, this is extremely reminiscent of like Eros, as far as it's very much like a tribal community.
Why exactly are you petting everyone?
They're just so soft. I mean,
They accept
It's
it.
so fluffy!
just,
Can I pet you?
Sure.
Who are you petting?
you can't ask. You just have to
Well,
pet.
I didn't want to.
Just a little pat.
I don't want to just touch people uninvited. You know. I would like to touch his stomach. And just rub it.
Whoa. The head's
The ears,
head only.
They like
Head
to pet
only.
and scratch on the ears.
Like just a tip or what?
Don't touch the ears.
No ears. Okay.
Which way to you, King?
We're about here.
All right. Hello.
So as you reach the upper level, there's this large, it's just like in circles around, and there's this door made out of braided grass and rosin holding it together to harden it. And as it opens, you walk in and you just get like the scent of like incense, and you see statues molded out of like mud and rosin from the grass. Which, if you guys want to know what rosin is,
I do. I want to know.
it's essentially like the plant-based. It's almost like sap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm
how
with you, yeah.
sap can crystallize into amber.
Absolutely.
It's what the grass does because it is magical. If you haven't picked up on that, so
I totally didn't listen to any of that.
that's fine.
I
As-
did.
as
I'm
Bernard.
taking notes. It's right here.
It's completely closed. No pencil.
And it actually says notes.
It does. That's awesome. That's so freaking.
No,
cool.
but I mean, as Bernard, I didn't want to know any of that.
So yeah, as you enter this chamber, it is definitely as large as like the whole top cone. So we're talking like this cone that descends down is the size of a city. So it almost is about like one of the districts of Eskin at the top, and then goes
Wow.
down and gets smaller. And as you enter, you see just these statues, smell of incense, ornamental weapons. And you approach, and there are like paintings or carvings on the walls. So the walls are kind of like hardened mud and rosin, and they've carved them like into marble, almost like they're engraved.
Columns.
So like marble.
So yeah, it's like marble that they've
Rome.
engraved like scenes
Oh, that's
that
sick.
you can guess are like historical, meaningful, or religious. So you have, as you go approach, you see this pretty, about the same size rabbit folk sitting in a throne. It's a pretty normal throne though, made out of the grass. He has his sword across his lap, and he sits and has a couple advisors to his left and his right. You guys approach. What is it we have here?
I really like all the. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Cornelius Al Dente, trader
Your
of
Highness.
fireworks.
I am no highness.
Why?
Oh, your highness.
Why didn't the rabbit folk introduce us?
No, he is a high anus.
So they move to like either side of you as they approach, and then get down on one knee and start bowing, just bow their heads without
Your
saying a word.
Excellency.
Can I bow and just have like touch my forehead to the dirt?
But as you do this, you do notice that they all like thump, like very, very quietly, small vibrations, each one of the squad that was with you. And he like at his throne just kind of sits and seems like he's listening. Thank you.
I would like to thump 3 times.
Ow. Please don't do that.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I don't know what thumping they're doing, but I'd like to bow and apologize for not knowing how to thump.
It's not expected of you to know to thump.
Yeah, we're not thumpers.
I'll just clap.
Please don't do that. Our ears are sensitive.
Oh,
That's better.
Golf clap.
Now, I don't know how you traditionally, introduce yourself around here, but for us, we do our first names last and our last first. And then we, because you seem like you're kind of kingly in a way, I do have a carrot to offer if that doesn't offend you. And if you want, she will scratch you behind your ears.
He actually has a bag of carrots, not his carrot per se, but he actually has a.
Wait, hold on.
I'll
That,
reach
that guy
forward
over
to
there, he
scratch
took
his
the whole.
ears.
He took the whole bag of
Oh,
carrots.
he did.
I just
He
have
took
one
the
left.
whole bag of carrots, all of them.
Yeah,
the
that-
leader of this platoon, he took them all.
that guy over there.
He stole our carrots.
But anyway, I have one I would like to give you if that doesn't offend you.
So he sits on his throne and looks at you, stern-faced, these ears long. You can tell he has a lot of gray, almost like a beard because of how old he is.
Master Splinter looking. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He gets his sword, puts it down, stands up and starts walking towards you using it as like a walking stick. Comes down like the stairs.
Hey, I use my fusible as a walking stick too.
Oh my.
Oh, you all are so funny. Welcome to Rutodon.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here.
Please tell me of your names.
I'm Backyard Bernard. That's first, last, first.
Thank you for the carrot.
Yes, here's my carrot.
My name is Morganna Evernight. I guess if you would say it last, first, last, first. First, last, first. It
Yeah,
would
you
be
get the- she gets the
Evernight
point.
Morganna. If that's how you introduce yourselves around here as well.
Is an old topsider way, yes.
Hey, you get me.
I'm from Battalia, so I'm actually Cornelius al dente, so it's actually first, and last. From left to right.
I don't understand that either. You don't have to get it right now.
Oh, it's okay. It's a weird city.
You'll learn.
I will.
My name is Argon, and I'm from the tribe of Kasiki in the Great Woods.
Oh my.
You know, we've never gotten his last name.
No, we never.
And all the time we've known
Who
him.
are
Good.
you?
Well, last name is more of a, for the topsiders, not the naturalists of the world.
But he is a topsider.
He has great wood.
Is
You
that
are,
his last name? The whole time he's been introducing himself, I've never put those two
Argon,
together.
the Great Wood.
Argon of the Great Wood.
Oh
His
my.
middle name is Ov, and his
Oh.
last name is
Oh,
the
is
Great
your middle
Wood.
name Stiff? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. You're kind of at a low salute there, my friend. You need to be at attention.
No, it's just Argon. I'll never assign a
Argon.
last name.
The Stiff Wood.
But you do always say of the Great Wood.
Oh, the Great Stiff Wood.
Yes. From the Kasiki tribe.
you're one of the marked.
I am.
You're one of the furs?
Show me a tattoo.
Oh.
I show him my tattoo
Oh.
on my arm.
Oh, wow. Is that a QR code?
The free bird.
Freebird! Yeah! It's my time to shine.
Be one of the old ones.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm the oldest.
The Elder Gnome.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure too.
I am Master Zyra.
So your last name's Master?
Yes.
That's cool. I respect that. That's awesome. Have you ever known the grass ticklers?
I mean, they are part of our lore.
That's cool. They're my cousins, so
They've been around for quite a long time.
yeah, long time. I've been
the
around
first
200.
of your kind to come to Mordrain.
Bernard,
That's
I've met them
alright.
once or twice. I don't know if you should be
Yeah,
telling
they're
everybody
nothing,
that you're related to them.
they're nothing special anymore. I mean, they're just kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Have you ever had troubles with the missus? I have these special,
My wife died 200 years ago.
I don't think you should be bringing up your fireworks
these
either.
Way to go.
Son, shut up.
Oh, would you like any fireworks?
Can I tie him up? I'm gonna tie him up. Where's my rope?
No, I'm going to bop him.
And then we can tie him up.
Ignore him. And don't listen to him. He's just
The
talking
young pup,
about his
he has
wife.
much to
Master
learn of
Zyra.
the ways.
Ow!
I didn't bop
I
you, I
assure
just
you,
said ignore
Your
you.
Majesty, that this is a great mistake.
I am no majesty.
You.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm so glad he accepted your kiss. I
I
thought that was
assure
gonna
you,
be
this
really
is a
bad.
great mistake. We did not mean to harm your sacred grass. We were just meanly trying to find a place to rest.
Well, sorry for his kisses. It seems to offend a lot of people. at
Oh,
least.
it's the old ways.
Ah, you see, someone knows of the old ways.
The ancient people of these lands.
Yes, indeed.
So did you just roast him and call him old?
Yeah, that's older than
Yes.
me. Holy crap.
Well, we can forgive your transgression. Clearly your intent was not malicious.
Thank you.
And you did help save some of my people.
Do you know against what?
The Prowlers.
One of the stuttering mages, too.
The Prowlers.
Yes. They are a clan of cat folk. They lived here in the Eternal Blades peacefully with us for quite a while, until about a year ago, shadows started to form from them.
So
They blocked out the sun.
Meow.
Exactly.
So we got the knights fighting each other for the power for the for the king, and we also have animal folk fighting each other for what?
We don't know their motives.
Motives. So I'm guessing for land and power is what I'm kind of pointing at.
We are peaceful folk. Combat is merely a way of expression.
Excuse me, but you guys aren't peaceful. I mean, 2 seconds of knowing you guys. I mean, I slept on the dirt and I had a knife against my neck when I woke up.
Well, we will defend the sacred lands of the
I
Eternal
was
Blades.
fucking sleeping and catching my Z's.
Son, shut up.
Okay.
From what we have seen from them so far, they have only been peaceful until aggravated, which was from that black cloud.
Yes, and cutting the grass.
I did not do such things.
That grass is older than your whole family line.
I don't know, he's pretty old.
Well, his.
Oh, me? Oh, yes.
Just the halfling.
We don't live long. We're like a fly.
Once you mate, you die?
Those are bees.
So, what are you trying to say?
We all know
the
you're a
dragon
virgin.
folk is kind of hitting on the halfling. Oh, I'm kind of smitten with you too.
I mean, you die once you mate. That's what you just said.
Oh, I did.
You have a lifespan of a fly.
What are you
Are you
doing
like a praying
tonight?
mantis?
Oh, no.
It's more like Black Widow type, you know?
Dang.
Whoa.
So, tell me, what is your purpose here?
To mate with the dragon?
None of this is...
Dude, that's not how that works.
Oh,
We got
You
brought
cannot
here
mate
against
with
our
a
will.
pet.
I'm so sorry.
We were just going past your lands. My bad. We didn't...
Well-
we just tried to sleep.
Where are you coming from?
Aston.
That's gross.
And our attempt is to get to a door.
Esken. So you know the Wave Runners?
Oh, yeah. Good friends.
You kind of sound like Travis there for a second.
Or enemies if they're your enemies.
They were friendly to us
Good.
on the road. You should have mentioned you were with them earlier.
There was no way of talking sense into those guys.
We did mention we were with the armored knights.
There are many armored knights in this land.
Oh, I'm not from here. I didn't know that. I thought that
is
was
fair.
including.
We don't see many dragons anymore.
She says she's from heaven.
No, I'm from Aros in the sky.
Oh, heaven?
I'm not from heaven. I'm
Oh,
from the
You're
sky.
from the sky, which
The
is the same
cloud
place.
city.
It's the same for us.
Well, just from being in your presence, I can tell we need to talk in more private matters. And he gives like this tiniest, faintest thump from underneath like this robe that he's wearing. And all the rabbit folk in the room get up and just march out.
I don't like this. His dick twitched.
He walks back up to his throne.
Most impressive.
I'm not in the mood for a helm.
Sits back down. You bring great evil into my land.
What?
That was not our intention.
Who's... whoa.
Who's the evil you speak of?
Two of you.
I did...
What
evil?
It's the goddamn pony.
It's not my pony, is it? We left it.
Oh my god, it's the cat.
Oh, is it Theodore?
Oh no!
It is the cat,
We
isn't
left
it?
him in the cage. They're gonna murder him.
Theodore means no harm.
Oh no! Not
We
the-
left the dangerous one behind.
Oh.
What
Thankfully,
evil do you speak of?
you did not bring the feline here. That is good.
I told you that cat was a curse. He just stares at you.
Wrong cat. wrong cat.
Oh,
We brought the fat one.
Marked one.
yes.
That item in your pocket
You cannot have.
radiates
It is mine.
death.
What's
does.
in your pocket?
Yeah,
Here,
show
let me
us
show
what's
you.
in your pocket.
What did you bring with us on
Show us
I
Zyra?
don't want to know.
Wait, I heard it's old, leathery, and wrinkly. Show me.
I must tell you guys something. I'll reach in my pocket. This is the eye patch of Bolton.
Yo, hey,
I
where
received it during my vision.
Oh,
you had a vision?
You had a
I
vision.
During
did.
your vision.
What is the vision?
It's like a dream, but only real.
I
So,
don't
okay,
understand.
hold on.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to really understand much, but we defeated this, pirate guy who was cursed, and that was his eye patch. And when we killed him, his whole body just kind of like, poofed into thin air. And then
And why do
I
you
got the
have it
dagger.
now?
My dagger is magical, but I don't know how you got the eye patch. He said he had a vision.
I cannot explain how I acquired this item.
Do you want to wear it? I think you look so
No.
cool with it on.
No,
Why?
it hurts.
Do not put that on.
I will not.
Absolutely, you
But
should put that
it
on.
does call to me.
Oh, then do it.
And the way that I received it was during a vision. And when I awoke from the vision, I had this eye patch in my hand. Do you know
Well, the previous owner of
Anything
that
of it.
eye patch was evil.
it was indeed?
That mark. It's been a long time since we've seen the mark.
Hey, that's racist. Just
know
because he's
the
a
mark?
marked.
Well, no, the engraving on the patch.
Oh.
You know of this.
Yes.
Can you please tell me more?
Ooh, story time.
What's that, coffee? And a fire?
Does anyone want some water? Have a
Or
magic
light the
conch.
fire.
Absolutely.
I'd like to pour some water out for
Where are my
Kasiki.
manners? Does anyone want any of the
No.
Rousse tea?
Oh, yeah.
I will take a
Hey,
glass.
hey, do you want some Jaquan roast? It's making me feel younger.
I don't drink the coffee.
oh,
Hey,
you never
but
had
you
it?
know of the coffee. That's what
course.
matters.
That's the top bean. We drink
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottom bean here.
Ooh, can I try bottom bean?
Yes.
Is it dark roast?
It's very dark.
Black.
This is. I love this place.
So, has an assistant bring in these cups of tea, and it's very dark green. Like, it's very perfumatic.
This is the bottom bean.
Yes.
It's dark green.
Very
Okay.
dark.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's very much like the taste is a very like an overbrewed cup of green tea. So it has like some bitter taste to it, but then it smooths out to like kind of like a herbal.
Oh, that'll put hair on your chest for sure.
Indeed.
This is quite tasty. Thank you.
Okay, so the same evil that you guys were fighting is now corrupted the clans that you're actually up against here in the grasslands.
It's that mark.
Okay, so the muck has gone from sea to land. You guys are fucked.
Enough. What more can you tell me about this eye patch?
I do not know the eye patch specifically. I know the marking, the snake, eternally
Snake.
eating itself.
Indeed.
That's self-harm. That's very dangerous.
The name cannot be uttered by mortals.
Oh, can you write it down?
I understand.
Unfortunately, we cannot.
You can't even ride it.
Do you want to go to school?
It's a nameless foe to us.
Oh, so
You talking like Voldemort shit or what?
I don't. So no name. Okay, so his name can't be uttered.
Do you know sign language?
It can't be written down. It can't be spoken.
All we know of it is the gods fear it above all else.
Oh wow, you guys are great to fucking help.
Do you know Habella too?
Of course.
We did gain the blessings of Habella.
Oh,
This is just her
In
now.
addition to some of the
I got a magic
items.
conch out of it.
That is a mighty boon.
Boom.
if you need help, I mean, I know we were trying to get to Ajora, but we're happy to help those along the way who need the help.
Well, that would be appreciated.
I mean, side quests are okay.
There is a... I don't... How much of the history of this land do you actually know? Go ahead and roll historical or natural lore if you want.
I know nothing of the land below the clouds.
12?
Well, 16.
Bernard. So that 20 years definitely brought your mind back a little bit. So you're able to think back to some of the schooling you got when you were young, like 20s, 30s. So 200 plus years ago at this point.
Wow. Cue the flashback.
Oh, look, guys, we're on the flashback now.
So it's been about 50 years since the Twilight War ended. The Twilight War, from what you've learned, was a war fought against Galanthor, the Lord of the Undead. And he was able to coerce demons from the other planes to come into Mordrain through portals. And not just Mordrain, but all of Corrend. He was powerful in raising them, so his army was always twofold. The demons he brought in, once they were killed, he would raise them, and they became another foe. Just becoming this deadly force. It took all of the powers of all of the mortals on the plains coming together, and they rallied behind the Dawn Order of Knights, which was the combination of Rendia, the god of vitality and life, and Korthus, the god of death and order, the two opposites. They came together, and through their bond led every Knight Order under every banner and every god against this threat. And in doing so, they were able to wipe out the armies, close every portal of the demons, and through that, they ended up, the two knights were able to close these portals and became the moons themselves that still guard the land. But you know now, from the eclipses, something is wavering that power. So, Zyra comes, and this is knowledge that you know. So the land of Mordrain and all of Corrend is ancient. The echoes of these portals curse this land. They were not just portals to the demon realm. They were portals to all planes of existence. That is how most of us came about, the rabbit folk. Lava dwarves, gem dwarves, shadow gnomes, any of the odd types of ancestors during the Twilight Wars. They're all just echoes of these planes encroaching on Corrend and Mordrain. These lost artifacts of the nameless god have started to reappear. At least the power has. Of that we know nothing, besides the threat that they impose and the fear that the gods have of its return.
Holy shit!
That was a lot. That was intense.
Just zoom on Bernard's face, and he comes out of the flashback. Oh! Dude, this is some dark times. You know, there was an eclipse that made Bolton show up. And then there was a whole other, enemy that was kind of like a rigatoni person that's probably related. Never mind.
Whoa,
anyway,
excuse me. Whoa, I am not a rigatoni. I am al dente.
And anyway, a three-piece suit wearing halfling, who totally resurrected some of the opponents that we ended up killing. They just totally turned into this different form of lightning and thunder and oh man, sorry, everything's kind of clicking now.
Lightning and thunder.
Oh yeah, Thunder Legion bullcrap.
I was
Why you know of this? Did you see the thunder go by?
I was in
No, we don't
business
know
and
of this.
culinary school when this happened.
This was a few days ago.
Oh,
We haven't seen anything of that.
never mind.
Good.
I was on the road.
We've been preoccupied with these shadows, the dark clouds and the mages, devastating our grass.
Do you know where they're coming from?
There is a sacred burial ground in our lands. Unfortunately, that was the first place that they came from. The first grass they killed.
You think there happened to be a portal there that was opened by the eclipse?
Unfortunately, yes, that could be worrisome. These echoes of the past.
I cracked the code. Now, can we go back to our carriage?
It is not your job to join us. Just thank you for saving my people.
You're welcome.
But if you need any help along the way,
I mean, it seems you're bound to whatever you have.
A quest.
Marked one, let alone Whatever you possess, Old One.
Oh, yeah, you said there was 2 very bad items. What was the second one exactly? The eye patch and something else?
That dagger you carry.
Oh, this is my dagger, though. It just happens to be obsidian now.
It definitely carries some dread amongst it. It doesn't hold the same evil as the eye patch,
Oh, good.
but it's definitely... There's something in it that shouldn't be of this realm.
Indeed, I do agree.
Um,
So what is next then? I feel like we can aid each other. I feel like we can help one another.
Well, you might be able to find more about the nameless threat if you go figure out this echo. In which case... Which might help us in turn by removing the shadow makers.
Makers.
Whatever corrupted the Prowler clan. It is not your job to help us, though.
well,
At the very least, as a thank you, you can stay here and rest. And if you feel like giving us aid, we will take you to the Echo. If not, we will guide you back to your carriage and you can go along your way.
How about you take the carriage to the Echo?
Well,
Win-win. You know what I'm saying? We help you, you help us.
they don't...
I get my pony back.
I mean, you've seen how tall the grass is. You don't really... You wouldn't be able to drive through it easily.
but you can guide the carriage.
Well,
What?
we have tunnels that lead directly to...
Gosh, enough with the tunnels.
That's how we transport ourselves.
They're rabbits.
So hear me out. Are you guys allowed to cut the grass? Since you're the sacred
No.
people. No.
We pull from the rosin that it provides us underground.
Sorry, stupid question. Stupid.
And then any of the falling grass, once it has reached its end, we make into weapons and armor to protect it.
Ah, that's why your swords aren't as green, huh?
So now what?
I don't know. Is this one of those group decisions where we got to decide if we go back to the carriage or help this guy?
Oh, a
Well,
group decision. A group decision. I've never been part of a group decision before.
We are
time up.
coming from Escan.
You can take all the time you need. You can take the night, of course.
We don't need that long to agree to something.
Let me know in the morning if you would like to carry on your way or not.
Well, to be honest, I just drank some of this crazy, underground coffee bean tea. I'm kind of feeling wired.
Yeah, it gives you but it's like a clean energy.
Oh, very
Like
clean.
you're not like jittery, but you're definitely more awake. But you're also like kind of calm, in
Yeah.
your mind.
No gas either. It's
Everything's
nice.
kind of clear.
Well, we are coming from Escan, and we did promise to protect Escan along our way. We could maybe tie some ties between the rabbit folk and the Escan from helping them.
Would this mean I can become hero of Askan?
We don't really have much to do with Esken.
That is very... anyway,
So hero of Aldous then?
hear me out.
No, Aldous is in the clouds with all the dragon folk, and it's not necessarily down here.
What if you guys built walls along the sides of your grass so that the people in the middle of the walls can't touch it? And then they have a really safe passage all the way from one end of the road to the other.
Well, a wall's a good idea.
Kind of like borders. You have a land and then you decide where your land ends and the other one begins. And
It is not for us to dictate the lands. The grasses grow where they grow.
So build a border between where the grass grows then. So that means it's everywhere, so all of it's yours?
We don't own the grass. We are part of it.
What if the
all-
grass grows through the road and then someone goes over the road and goes over your grass?
Well, that's a different story.
Oh, yeah. Different
The
situation.
grass
Got
tends
it.
to not go past these borders anyway.
So you would call it borders. You could just put a wall up.
Why would we build when we have our own city and our own lives?
Sorry, this is a pointless question. I just had an idea. My bad.
I feel like we can help one another in both our quests.
Possibly. If
I
you-
would lend you my sword.
I mean, if you would aid us, obviously, if you're going to the next settlement of you top folks, we do have faster travel.
I think we've seen before that their swords are plenty strong enough. You don't need to lend them your sword.
Give it back.
We can help them along the way, but
Give it
I don't
back.
think you need to give them your sword.
But
Wait,
they do need
whoa.
our aid.
Well-
and we are heroes of Escon.
What
We
if
have
you?
Well, some
been
of
through enough
us.
trials of Habella.
Some of us took items, remember?
Some of us was swimming the entire fucking time.
Oh my, the swimming.
Yes, it was very difficult.
Oh, I understand.
There was piranhas in the water.
You don't understand. When I went to school, man, that was the hardest sport that we've had. Oh,
I can
So
hold
you're
my
a great
breath
swimmer.
oh, absolutely not. I didn't attend.
You mean we're not?
You're farther than 10 miles from the ocean.
Yeah, I was about
Your blessing has dropped.
Oh. What is
Don't worry, I brought the ocean with me. I'd like to pour out my conch.
I'm within 10 miles of the ocean.
It's not the ocean.
Smells like the ocean.
If you pour it out all night, maybe we'll be within 10 miles of the ocean.
Like I said, it smells like the ocean.
That's not how that works, guys.
Thank you, Sandrix. You want some water?
Sandrix, what do you feel like we should do?
I mean, I'm just hanging out with you guys. Your
But
decisions
you
are your
are
own.
indeed a mythical god, a protector of the realm that you were at before we kicked your ass.
Dude, I'm not a god.
So, if I help you defeat all these folk with the rabbit folk, does that mean I can be part of your group? Maybe?
Yes, I will.
I think
Take
since
into
we took
consideration.
you out of Escon,
Well-
that you've kind of been a part of our group. You've been traveling with us the whole way.
I'm a
You did
part
take-
of the group.
Well, of
You were
course.
a hostage.
What do you
I
call
was.
yourselves? A traveling band.
That's good enough.
Traveling blend. A blend of most of us.
Well, you know,
Okay,
we
so we
have
got 2 dragons, a gnome, a tattoo warrior, and a salesman. Give us some time to think about it.
Yeah, for now you could just call us your Habella's heroes or something. I don't know.
We could
You
call
mean the
ourselves-
heroes of Habella?
What about,
Adventure Knights,
what about the Clash?
Clash of what?
Oh no, that's already taken.
Clash of Titans.
No, the Clash is already taken.
We do
Slash?
have 2 dragons. I feel like we overpowered the rest of you.
Oh,
Oh, so okay, so this
is
is
that a challenge?
She's got a point.
okay. So what do you want to name us?
Oh, I didn't go that far. I just said it should have something to do with dragons.
Oh,
Do you need a name for us?
It was just proper to. Most of you topsiders tend to have names for your groups.
Well, as you can see, we're still very undecided.
You can call us
Fair
topsiders
enough. Yes.
for now.
oh, so we're top, we're not bottom.
Yep, always top.
I'm okay with that. You know, on college we did experiment to see who's on top or bottom.
All right, topsiders. Clearly you're needing rest.
No, I feel great. This tea is awesome.
You're right on the verge of getting exhausted, of getting a fatigue condition. You guys have been up for like 16 hours.
Where can we take it now?
We'll have a chamber ready for you.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
It's not a dungeon, is it?
Oh,
No.
we don't do that.
Yeah, screw dungeons.
No, none of that
Because
shit.
we do have dragons.
We
so-
do. Dragons
yes,
are cool.
absolutely. So we got half of that.
No, we just have a chamber that
Oh,
you can
thank
sleep
God.
in.
Okay.
Okay, whew, that was a close one.
Do you like dragons?
They are ancient beings.
As long as they're not in dungeons, we're okay.
I agree.
They're kind of scary.
There used to be more of them.
Oh, please tell.
Got one.
Keep it to yourself.
What about the Order of the Fallen?
Oh,
Because the timeline speaking, when we join, how many have fallen during the Battle of Habala? We can avenge them because we did go through trials together as a group.
I thought you meant because I fell from the sky.
There's that too.
And you guys are my order.
The Order of the Fallen? That sounds sick.
Barons, bastards.
I think you mean
Baron's no
bitches.
longer with us.
Baron's bitches.
you know, I have a comment, but I shouldn't probably say it since, you know, we got a tattoo folk amongst us.
Then keep it to yourself.
I will. That's why I'm not here, but I'm here.
The Ronin.
The discard.
The Troublemakers.
The sourdough discard.
Oh.
The Flogging Molly.
Guys, I think we need to leave.
I think so too.
The
It's time to
Whittlers.
take some rest.
We could talk about this in the chamber.
I guess I'll try to sleep.
I'll go to the chamber.
So you guys are walk out and are led by one of the squad leader from the rabbit folk. Well, I'll take you this way. By the way, my name is Zakarn.
Oh, you could have mentioned that earlier.
well, wasn't sure how it was going to go with Zyra for you guys, so.
That's fair enough.
So, tell me, are you taking care of my pony? Are you really just left everything there?
I mean, do you really need all that stuff?
Yeah.
It'll probably be there.
I don't believe you at all. This is rude. We helped save you guys. Like, could you please, protect our carriage?
Well, we try not to go back out topside anymore. We've already risked quite a few of our warriors tonight.
But we saved them all.
Well, you were the ones that drew us out, so.
Well, that's your own fault for following us.
What is that you got?
I got it.
Oh, what is it?
Templars of the Blinding Order.
What?
What?
That
Templars
sounds-
of the Blinding Order? No?
That's,
Why does
you
that?
guys.
How does that
What
make
the
sense?
hell is
that's
a
like a
Templar?
blind religious that you follow and you not don't know shit about.
Okay.
You blindly
Brothers of the Blade.
What are you looking up on the internet?
She's a female.
Just come up with something in your head, dude.
Not gonna lie though, I think for the bunny folk, the Brothers of the Blade would be really good.
Brothers
Oh.
of the Blade.
Yeah, that
There's
probably
a-
would have been better.
Or
There's a female.
Knights
There's a
of
female.
the Blade. Knights of the Blade. Oh shit. Knights of the Blade.
I don't use a blade.
Neither do I.
And I'm not
Knights
nice.
of the Stick.
I
I
don't
got
either.
grenades.
You guys suck.
You guys are being led, and you get to this chamber. I mean, you guys discuss whatever you need to, but I would just, if you could help us, that would be awesome. You're very capable. But understand if you have your own problems, everyone does.
Nonsense. I will aid you.
I guess it's, you push your problems onto other people, so your problems are our problems now. Thank you.
Actually, it's only my problem if you make sure my pony's safe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
You actually took us into your problems
Can
by
you
force.
ensure that
And he
Theodore
has
is
a
safe
wagon?
as well? Theodore's in a cage. He just needs to be fed
that
once a
cat
day.
Yeah,
thing.
the demon
Yes.
one? Yeah.
He's
Leave
very
him-
nice. So you
if
give
you
him a
leave-
chance.
If you leave him in his cage, he won't attack or anything.
I'll
He
see
won't
what I can
attack
do.
outside of his cage, but if you'd feel safer, leave him in his cage and just feed him.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Don't forget his wagon.
Take
My little red wagon, please.
fine. Take,
That's
take
inside
your
the
rest.
big wagon.
I got it. The Iron Knights of Habella.
I don't use iron.
You're not making this easy.
No one said this was easy.
Dude, I've never seen him think this hard.
We can call ourselves the Scudder Puddle.
Plus, I mean,
Order of Habella.
I don't believe in you.
The Order of Ascan.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
why did you pronounce it Ascan?
It's
Oskin.
Ascan, man. But
Plus, this halfling wasn't even there for half of this. I don't know what we're gonna name ourselves if he just joined.
I'll just be part of the band.
The Order of Knighthood.
Let's just be part of the band.
I don't think you guys are knights.
No.
First off, you weren't there during the trials.
I'm a
I
dragon, not
watched
a
the
knight.
whole thing.
No, please.
Wait, I got it.
Hear me out. First, last first.
Christopher Walking Sticks.
Who's Christopher?
Who's walking sticks?
I don't know.
And why did we combine them?
So, I mean, is this the end of the episode? Or-
Is there anything you guys would like to do before you take a rest?
I would like to pet my dagger.
Yeah, so you're
Give it a
with
couple
this-
good strokes. And
You're with this dagger, and so as you guys settle for the evening, Bernard, you're petting this dagger.
oh, yeah.
Morganna, Cornelius, what are you guys doing?
You don't know anything about the type of magic that guy was using against us, do you?
No, not as far as I can tell.
Perception check. Or empathy.
Okay.
Oh my. 14.
Morganna, you can make a arcane lore against it.
18.
Yeah, this is a magic that you've read about. It's a shadow arcana. But you can completely straight face lie to him and he will not know.
I have no idea what kind of magic is being used today.
It's an extremely old magic that is seldom used by anyone.
Would it be kind of considered in like the dark magic?
Almost like death magic. It just tends to only be used by those with evil intent.
I think after the experience I've had today, I'd like to go sit by myself and try to
What are we
connect with Yavala
Okay.
on the...
Roll a faith. Willpower faith.
That's a 14.
Okay. What do you want to try to get across or get out of this?
I think I'm trying to figure out the difference between what I was taught between good magic and bad magic, and the differences of like death and shadow magic to what's accepted in the world and why some are evil and some are good.
I would say you get a feeling that with your knowledge of death magic, because you do actually know the arcana, when the last time you used it, it didn't really feel much different than like your flame arcana or any other of the elemental arcanas. When you used it, it was out of a place of protection and good intent. So essentially, the line between good and evil is kind of a weird gray area. It's kind of what you gather from your meditation.
Okay.
I like to lean over. What are you doing?
I'm trying to focus.
Oh.
And I'd like to bop him with my stick.
Just leave her alone.
Just a little
Let her
tap
do her
on the
thing.
head.
Dude, she's praying, just like chill.
With my pants on.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, she doesn't wear pants, so.
I was gonna say, I don't think she has pants.
I just sit down, kind of like next to her, and that's just kind of like,
Yeah, you
Is
just
pants on or off?
oh, absolutely on.
Okay.
you just watch this meditation as Sandrick is just there with you.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is new.
Are you sure you don't want to change into your pajamas?
He doesn't have his wagon.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
So, Bernard, you're with this dagger. You're rubbing it.
Oh, yeah, I'm rubbing one out on the dagger.
Go ahead and roll a willpower self-discipline.
13.
So, as you're thinking back to what Zyra was saying, and like there's some sort of evil about it, you do finally get that little bit of a sense. Instead of just being so happy that you have this dagger and like just you've had this euphoria the whole time since you got it back, you finally start to feel like, yeah, it made you feel younger. But that might actually be more of a cost of using it than a blessing from using it. That it's not actually taking your life backwards, but it's actually draining your life force that you've had.
This whole time I thought it was Jaquan roast. Maybe it's you, you little son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, Doctor. Wait, the hell? What? Cynthia?
Destiny.
Oh, no. I would like to put it back in my sheath.
Throws it.
Argon, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out a name.
So you think you're just pondering, laying,
Storm Stalkers.
and then,
Iron Tyrant.
and your brain is working overtime.
You see the steam?
He's out of breath.
And as you do this, you tucker yourself out.
He's way out of breath.
You start to wane into sleep. And
Thunderlords.
you find yourself
wrong people.
back on the Death Barnacle.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hang on. Let me write this down.
A lot of time has passed since Balton has become captain of it, after killing the old captain, taking his eye patch. You don't don it, you don't wear it. You just have it as a memento. And it's a few years into sieging and taking Escan. You've been pushing and pushing. Most of the city has fallen to you. The knights can't repel your forces and your fleet. And it's a night when it's their last-ditch effort, and you know this. They're coming at you with everything they have. The last of these Wave Runner knights sending their forces into the bay at the Death Barnacle in your fleet. And this young knight boards your ship, and you start getting into a duel with him. And as you're dueling him, he starts to fall back. This is an easy fight. You fought many foes, especially on your ship. None can defeat you on the Death Barnacle. It's foolish to think that they would be able to do this. And as you go for a final swinging blow, you see his eyes look behind you, and you turn around just in time as this gnome lands on your back and stabs into you. And you know of this gnome. You've heard the legends of the Shadow Gnome, Backyard Bernard. As you just throw him off, and he rolls over to the banister, and the knight goes over to him, and you start to approach. You bastards, you dirty assassin. As water starts to rush and the ship breaks in half, you falter backwards, and you're in this plume of water. Just bubbles and sea, and you struggle, and you can't escape it. It starts to crystallize from your legs to salt and coral. And the last thing, as Bolton, you grab this eye patch from your pouch and hold it in your hand, and time kind of stops. It only takes a sacrifice. In your other hand, as you're desperate to not die, knowing this is going to be your end, takes the sword as you stab into your eye and pull your eyeball out, and the other hand puts the patch on. And this radiant dark energy as everything just goes black. And in front of you, you just see the ocean. Years pass. You're encased, still living, just watching.
Damn.
And eventually, years, you don't know how long, you see this like bubble come closer. In it, this red-skinned man in robes approaches. You possess something of power. Suppose use you might have still. With that, there's glowing heat as the eye patch glows and burns away the coral around you, and the sea itself starts to come in with barnacles and seaweed and darkness as this figure holds a hand with this glowing symbol of a snake eating a snake.
Touch your pecker, and there's a barnacle.
And you'll wake up with the eye patch holding it close to your face.
Fuck.
But that's where we're going to end.
Oh my God.